A PMO, Project Management Office, manager plays a crucial role in ensuring that projects across an organization are aligned with business goals, delivered efficiently, and managed consistently. This position demands strong leadership, communication, and organizational skills. A PMO manager not only oversees multiple projects but also sets governance frameworks, monitors performance, and supports project managers in achieving successful outcomes. In this video, we'll explore common PMO manager interview questions along with practical sample answers and interview tips to help you demonstrate your experience, leadership ability, and strategic thinking. Whether you're transitioning into a PMO role or already have experience in project management, preparing for these questions will help you present yourself as a competent and confident leader. Understanding the role of a PMO manager. A PMO manager is responsible for standardizing project management processes, improving efficiency, and ensuring that projects align with strategic objectives. They establish best practices, track project performance, and provide governance to ensure consistency across teams. During interviews, employers often assess candidates' ability to balance strategy with execution. You should demonstrate your understanding of portfolio management, stakeholder communication, budgeting, and risk control. Strong analytical skills, leadership, and decision-making are key to success in this position. Question 1. What are the main responsibilities of a PMO manager? Here's how you can answer. The main responsibilities of a PMO manager include establishing project management standards, monitoring project performance, managing resources, and aligning projects with organizational goals. I also support project managers, oversee governance frameworks, and ensure that risks, budgets, and timelines are managed effectively. Tip: emphasize leadership, standardization, and alignment with strategic goals. Question 2. How do you ensure that all projects follow the same management framework? Here's how you can answer. I ensure consistency by implementing standardized templates, guidelines, and reporting systems. Regular training and communication sessions with project managers help maintain uniformity. I also conduct periodic audits and provide feedback to improve compliance and performance. Tip: highlight your ability to balance governance with flexibility. Question 3. How do you measure project performance across the organization? Here's how you can answer. I track performance using key metrics such as schedule adherence, budget variance, resource utilization, and stakeholder satisfaction. I consolidate this data into dashboards and reports, which are shared with senior leadership to inform decisions. Tip: mention the use of tools or metrics to show your data-driven approach. Question 4. Can you describe your experience with portfolio management tools? Here's how you can answer. I have experience with tools like MS Project, Jira, Asana, and Power BI for reporting and portfolio tracking. These tools help visualize project health, manage dependencies, and ensure resource optimization across multiple initiatives. Tip: be specific about the tools you've used and how they improved efficiency. Question 5. How do you handle conflicts between project managers or departments? Here's how you can answer. I believe in open communication and structured conflict resolution. When conflicts arise, I bring the concerned parties together to clarify objectives and align priorities with organizational goals. If needed, I mediate to ensure that decisions are based on data and long-term impact. Tip: show your leadership, diplomacy, and decision-making skills. Question 6. How do you prioritize projects when resources are limited? Here's how you can answer. I evaluate each project's strategic importance, potential ROI, and risk factors. Projects that align closely with organizational objectives take priority. I also communicate clearly with executives to reallocate or adjust resources based on the company's changing priorities. Tip: demonstrate strategic thinking and flexibility in resource management. Question 7. What are some key challenges you've faced in managing a PMO, and how did you overcome them? Here's how you can answer. One major challenge was resistance to adopting new project management tools. To overcome this, I conducted training sessions, demonstrated the benefits, and gradually introduced the tools. Over time, adoption improved, and we saw better collaboration and visibility across teams. Tip: use real experiences that show initiative, problem-solving, and leadership. Question 8. How do you ensure stakeholder engagement and communication throughout projects? Here's how you can answer. I develop a communication plan that identifies each stakeholder's needs and preferred communication style. Regular updates, dashboards, and review meetings help keep everyone informed. Transparency and active listening are key to maintaining trust and alignment. Tip: highlight your structured approach to communication. Question 9. How do you manage project risks at the PMO level? Here's how you can answer. I implement a risk management framework that includes identification, assessment, mitigation, and monitoring. Risks are logged in a central register, reviewed periodically, and escalated when necessary. I also ensure that project managers are trained to handle risks proactively. Tip: emphasize prevention, monitoring, and escalation processes. Question 10. How do you support project managers who are struggling with delivery? Here's how you can answer. I start by understanding the root cause, whether it's resource constraints, unclear requirements, or communication gaps. I then provide guidance, mentorship, and sometimes additional resources. My goal is to help project managers improve performance while maintaining accountability. Tip: show empathy, mentorship, and coaching abilities. Question 11. How do you align PMO goals with company strategy? Here's how you can answer. I ensure alignment by regularly reviewing the organization's strategic goals and mapping each project's contribution to them. This helps prioritize initiatives that deliver maximum business value and ensures the PMO remains a strategic partner to leadership. Tip: connect PMO management to overall business success. Question 12. How do you report progress to senior executives? Here's how you can answer. I use concise, visual reports that highlight KPIs, milestones, and risks. Executives prefer high-level summaries that focus on outcomes, trends, and recommendations rather than technical details. I tailor each presentation to the audience's interests and decision needs. Tip: demonstrate clarity, brevity, and business communication skills. Question 13. How do you ensure continuous improvement within the PMO? Here's how you can answer. I regularly review PMO processes, collect feedback from project teams, and analyze performance metrics. Based on insights, I implement process refinements, new tools, or updated methodologies like agile or hybrid models to improve efficiency and adaptability. Tip: stress innovation in a learning mindset. Question 14. What's your leadership style as a PMO manager? Here's how you can answer. My leadership style is collaborative and results-oriented. I empower project managers to take ownership while providing guidance and governance. I believe in creating a supportive environment that fosters accountability and continuous growth. Tip: show a balance between authority and empowerment. Question 15. Why should we hire you as a PMO manager? Here's how you can answer. You should hire me because I bring extensive experience in project governance, strategic alignment, and leadership. I'm skilled at building PMO structures that enhance performance, streamline communication, and drive business results. My approach combines technical expertise with a strong focus on collaboration and delivery excellence. Tip: conclude confidently by summarizing your value and leadership qualities. Final thoughts. A PMO manager interview focuses on leadership, strategy, and governance. It's not just about managing individual projects, it's about building a structure that enables all projects to succeed. Employers seek candidates who can think strategically, lead effectively, and align project outcomes with business objectives. When preparing for the interview, review your past experiences in implementing PMO frameworks, managing complex portfolios, and resolving organizational challenges. Share examples that show your ability to balance control with flexibility and governance with innovation. Your goal is to show that you're not just managing processes, you're driving organizational success. Confidence, clarity, and a results-oriented mindset will help you stand out as the ideal PMO manager candidate.